I can't find the words, I just go.
Hey everybody, it's Atrona. I just want to say thank you so much for you guys that have decided to subscribe. You know, show that what I'm doing is either helping you out or entertaining you a little bit. And thank you guys so much for, sticking to it with me. I know that, sometimes the channel's a little slow, but we're working together on it. We're advancing through this adventure, and I can't wait to keep going with you guys. I guess to celebrate 30 subscribers, I will reveal a little bit of information about myself. Not that you guys care, but if you guys do care, let me know so that we can set something up, like a face reveal or something like that. I don't know. But my first name is Luis. That's Luis. And believe me, I'm not just saying that because, I've said my name a couple of times throughout this whole shebang and the editing is difficult and I tried finding a way to get around it. I don't know. But yeah, I promise. That's not why I said it. Hi, it's Atrona. I hope you guys are doing great and all as well. I'm going to go straight into the floor clearing event, and I guess I'll talk about some other details on the way. Let's head over. Okay, so as you guys might have noticed right now, I was able to do a couple of quests already. That's why the blocks are yellow instead of blue. But then something happened and I realized that the recording got deleted. So I'm going back and I'm starting it over so that you guys can see it from the top. Let's see, so the first batch, non-attribute, wolf outbreak, and the second one is going to be fire. Okay, so let's see, let's do challenge quest. It says non-elemental, wolf outbreak. Who's good for wolves? Is it sword? I'm not even sure anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and use... Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, so I guess to start off the dialogue, now that I'm on the next area, which is from floors 20 to 40, it's important to note that all the characters that I had used now have their full departures, and right now you have the liberty of changing around their equipment if you feel the need to. In fact, the only time where you can't is when you've recently used that character and you haven't restarted or beaten that sector yet. Sector, group, batch, whatever you want to call it. I'm also going to be editing these videos so that you guys don't have to see the menus, like the rewards and everything. That ought to make the videos a little shorter, and it should also make it a little easier for you guys to watch because it's more constant. Snap. Now the enemies in these levels are floor 90, so that already is what is it, 5? It's already 5 levels higher than the average max. Actually, no, it's 10. I'm sorry. It's 10 levels above the average max, which means that if you haven't hacked your characters, they're already not as strong as these minions. Let's see. That's fine. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not use the MP as much because probably the Schoolgirl's trump card, as I've mentioned many times, is their high defense and the fact that they can regenerate. So all I gotta do is make sure that I can crank up enough MP to use that third sword skill, Spring Bloom, before the shield is over, and I'm Gucci. I'm totally fine. There's no way they're gonna kill me off. Unless some crazy combo happens. And I'm kind of keeping my eye on the clock right now because I know that if I can get it in under 2 minutes, I'll get the memory diamonds, even though I've already gotten these. Alright, so now I'm going to skip over to the next area. This next area, it suggested that I should have a fire character, which is why I chose to have the Fire Priestess Silica. Something to note though is that I didn't completely think it through because she can't heal, which means that if for any reason I lose too much health and I end up dying, it's my dumb fault for not thinking about it and putting another character in with her at least. She should be able to help me get through at least the first half of this batch. As long as I can keep up the parries, that's fine. That's all I need. And I just realized that Deus Ignis has like an attack that's, oh, I thought it was, that it was tall enough to be able to knock out the dragons out of the sky. Yeah, it is. Just barely. Okay. Come on, these. I gotta be very careful because it's that point. Yes, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta be careful because it's at that point where, and that's the thing that I hate about dragons, is that just falling on the floor near you causes damage, and since it knocks you back, every time that happens, they jump up in the air again and they fly, and then they repeat the process and they start chipping away your health until it's too late. So yeah, that's why I hate dragons and those lizards. They're like probably the toughest, I think, for me when it comes to minions. Everybody else, pretty cool. Although I don't like the defensive ones, the ones that are very weak to mace either, because the timing for the parries takes too long. So my anxiety kicks in and I parry too early, as you guys saw in the previous video. Okay, so we're officially on uncharted territory again, and let's see. What I'm excited to show you guys is this one, floor 31 through 33. It's enemy level 90, but it says better for strike. What I'm gonna do is, instead of putting someone for strike, I'm going to go ahead and put a sniper in there, my Sinan from, I think, the OS Sinan. And we'll see how that goes, because from my experience, I've seen that snipers work really well for these levels, and it helps because if you want to keep that mace for a later case, then you can go ahead and put this sniper in there instead. But I still need 2 more quests before that, so let me get rid of that. Oh snap, wait, I didn't even look at what this one was for. Earth, okay. Easy peasy. I look, I'm really sorry guys about the whole updates thing. I know that it looks really wonky on the videos, and I put like blocks up there to censor out most of the info there. And like I try, like before starting this, I even muted like all the people that were on my WhatsApp, because when WhatsApp is a messaging app for those of you that may not use it. But they just keep coming, and so I apologize. So I'm pretty sure I'll eventually end up getting a phone and just not have any contacts on it and not share that, so that I can just use it to play. That's probably way further into the game though. You know, when I can actually afford to just buy a phone for no reason. Or maybe just use a phone that I haven't. Oh snap! Or maybe just use a phone that maybe is still compatible with this game and I don't use it. I don't know. Only time will tell. That's interesting. I've never actually seen, I think this is the first time I actually see a water type gorilla. Or not gorilla, but drunken ape. It reminds me a lot of the golems that come out in Dark Souls, for those of you that like playing games where you get your butt kicked all the time. I didn't know what to do. One of them was getting stronger and the other one was getting ready to attack. I'm sorry. Just go for it. Oh, I thought I was going to get hit more than that. Frost Giant. Go for it. Ooh, I wasted most of my MP. That wasn't a smart move. Just crank out some more. Right on time. Whenever she does that, I actually like this character. I like the way that her sword skills have the effects that they do on the creatures. Like for example, whenever I do that third sword skill, it always reminds me of, you know, Star Trek. For those of you who aren't too young, whenever they get beamed up, you know, Scotty, beam me up. I always say that to myself whenever I end up doing that, and I see that the enemy or the creature gets like flung up into the air, and then the ray keeps pushing them upwards. Okay, so now we're going to be approaching our first boss, and it's going to be the last couple of floors of the video. So let's see what we have in store. Toad outbreak. Okay. Let's see if it's a toad outbreak. Wait, but did it say anything about elements? No. Okay. Well, I know the first level is going to be the toad outbreak. And I guess the second one obviously is going to be the boss, but it's going to be the fire scythe. Let's see, what would I put? Am I confident enough to want to put the OS Silica right now? No, I'm not. I'd like to put someone that heals. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put you, and I'm gonna follow it up with you. The only reason why I'm using that Asuna is for healing purposes. She's not, you know, I really don't think that mages are the best choice in this game. But especially in this, you know, floor clearing event. But when it comes to healing, it could always help. I just gotta get them before they do that so that I'm out of danger. Well, that was easy. I didn't even get hit. Oh, great. It's not even the scythe. It's this dude. Okay, let's hope that his attack isn't insanely strong compared to how it was before. Okay. Oh, man, I messed it up. Nope, this isn't looking good. Oh, like last minute save. I mean, if she dies, it's gonna be pointless, right? But please, 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 just survive, just survive, just survive. No! Oh my gosh, killed both of them. Alright. And here I thought it was gonna be like an easy finish to this level. Alright, no problem, no problem. Round 2. I decided to go for Lisbeth, OS Lisbeth, because first off she can heal, and since she has a higher defense than the other two when it comes to blocking, I thought maybe that would help out. So we'll just see how that goes. Oh jeez, come on. Alright, reposition yourself. That was really foolish of me. Come on, buddy. Come out. No, okay. It's. I don't know why I did the same thing. I'm such an idiot. Please. Oh. Come on. You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I was talking about that healing. Oh man, that healing came on real handy. Come on. No, again with this. That's fine. I have an issue with it when, come on. I have an issue with it when I get guard broken and I have very little health. But at full health, I have no issue with that. And go for it before the 2 minutes are over. Boom, got it. Whoop, whoop. All right, well, that's the end of the 10 floors for this video. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and hit like. If you guys have any suggestions for me or other people that may be watching, go ahead and drop that comment below. And if you guys can't wait for the next 10 floors, which are from 30 to 40, or my next mess up, whatever comes first, go ahead and hit subscribe. And until then, I will check you guys later. Actually, before I completely sign off, I'm more than likely going to try crunching out those last memory diamonds from the Genius Creator Yuki event in hopes that I can try scouting again with the OS weapons. So that might be what's in the next video. If not the next, it's going to be the one after that. So until then, I'll check you guys later.